When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oklahoma's offense will get first crack at it today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go.
Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Bloomberg. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. It was just too easy, and he didn't look it in. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. He's got great speed. Touchdown, South Carolina. Stealing a score on special teams. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Gun room at the 35. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Baker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Bloomberg. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Trying play action. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Going for 6. Headed in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Sooner! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Gamecocks offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era.
There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
The Gamecocks are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now he's looking to throw it. Gets it out fast.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now rolling to the left. He'll try to do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They've got the screen set up. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They'll run this play from the pistol. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for a crease to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
To the air, it's Bloomberg. Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the draw. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the lone running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. The extra point here would tie the game. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Still looking on the move. It's complete on the right side. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Split backs here. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Red pass, it's complete. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Dances away to buy time. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here. Bringing
it out. Nice Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The inside handoff. At the 35, he's over. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're working that left side. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Finds his man. It's Baker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to pass. It's Bloomberg. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be... To your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The screen, and watch out. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Complete in the middle. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll immediately call timeout.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Now, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Plucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third.
And he's loose to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Bloomberg. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Sooners. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Makes a move. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw. It's Bloomberg. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged out of the air. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Sooners will call on their punt team. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They had this thing in a hammerlock, turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Quarterback making checks. Now the play fake. He's looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Bloomberg. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap in the shotgun. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Under fire. Using the quick game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now on the move. There he goes. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bloomberg. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll leave it with him. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes a stop in the backfield, he'll lose 4.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Here's the pressure. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He splits the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big. Make them earn everything they get the rest this way. And we're looking pretty good.
Wide receiver comes in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Might as well stick with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Bloomberg. Sets up the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space.
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Got it in the middle. It's Baker. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. He leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bloomberg. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
He'll keep it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his target down the middle.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll go out of bounds, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. He needed to turn that thing up, and he ran out of bounds. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. And it'll be a short game, and no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high